of you a very good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel Tech in Maths। मैं निवेश कुमार दास इस वीडियो में JEE Main 4 अप्रैल 2024 शिफ्ट 1 का ये जो क्वेश्चन है that I am going to solve. The question is here, if the system of equation x plus root 2 sin alpha y plus root 2 cos alpha z equal to 0, x plus cos alpha y plus sin alpha z equal to 0, x plus sin alpha y minus cos alpha z equal to 0 has a non-trivial solution, then अल्फ़ा की वैल्यू हमें फाइंड करना है दैट बिलोंग्स टू बिटवीन 0 एंड पाई बाय 2. Okay, so to solve this question, first just look at this concept here. Concept is that homogeneous system of equation हमारा क्या होता है, a1x plus b1y plus c1z 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to 0, a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to 0. This is the homogeneous system of equation. So this homogeneous system of equation को अगर मैट्रिक्स फॉर्म में मैं लिखूँ तो that will be this form, right? That is a1 b1 c1, a2 b2 c2, a3 b3 c3, x y z equal to 0 0 0. So ax equal to 0. So a matrix is the coefficient of the variable, right? Coefficient of the variable. Okay, for trivial solution ax equal to 0. So for trivial solution or zero solution, for trivial solution we basically also says that it is zero solution. और zero solution के लिए क्या है, determinant of a, that is the coefficient of the variables matrix, that is a का determinant that we denote basically delta sign, right? If this is not equal to 0, so we say that the system of equation has trivial solution or zero solution. In that case the solution of this homogeneous system equation will have only x y z equal to 0. But if it has non-trivial solution, or we say non-zero solution, or we say infinite number of solution, then delta determinant of a will be equal to 0. So basically in the question if you see, it has non-trivial solution. For non-trivial solution के लिए हमें अल्फा की वैल्यू फाइंड करना है. सो वी हैव हियर द मैट्रिक्स. बेसिकली क्या होगा, मैट्रिक्स ए अगर मैं लिखूँ, मैट्रिक्स ए की बात करूँ, दैट इज़ द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ द वेरिएबल, राइट? कोफिशिएंट ऑफ द वेरिएबल. डेल्टा की बात करूँ मैं, दैट इज़ ए की, ए डिटर्मिनेंट की बात करूँ तो दैट इज़ व्हाट हियर, कोफिशिएंट ऑफ द वेरिएबल. कोफिशिएंट ऑफ द वेरिएबल क्या होगा यहाँ पे, 1 रूट 2 साइन अल्फा, 1 रूट 2 साइन अल्फा, रूट 2 साइन अल्फा, and here it is sin alpha. 1 minute, let me erase this first. Okay, and then root 2 cos alpha, right? First row will be like this, root 2 cos alpha. Okay, the second row will be 1 cos alpha sin alpha, 1 cos alpha sin alpha, 1 cos alpha sin alpha, right? Second row will be this one. Okay, and the third row will be 1 sin alpha, 1 sin alpha and minus cos alpha, right? So this matrix A determinant must be equal to 0 for non-trivial solution, for non-trivial solution, right? Or infinite number, even infinite number of solution if it is mentioned. So this we will apply this condition. So we need to expand this. So just expanding along the first column. So 1, for 1 it will be cos alpha here, cos alpha, sin alpha, here sin alpha minus cos alpha, minus cos alpha, then minus 1, so it will be root 2 sin alpha, root 2 sin alpha, root 2 cos alpha, root 2 cos alpha, sin alpha minus cos alpha, minus cos alpha. Then what we have here, then plus 1, so it will be here root 2 sin alpha, root 2 sin alpha, root 2 cos alpha, right? So I write a root 2 cos alpha sin alpha, right? And this is equal to what, 0. This is equal to 0. Now simplifying this, so this is what, cos into cos, that is minus cos, basically here minus cos square alpha minus sin square alpha, minus sin square alpha, and this is what here, इसको मल्टीप्लाई करता हूँ मैं, तो दिस इज व्हाट, रूट 2 माइनस रूट 2 sin alpha cos alpha, sin alpha cos alpha, and minus root 2 cos alpha sin alpha, cos alpha sin alpha. Okay, here what we have here, root 2 sin square alpha, root 2 sin square alpha minus root 2 cos square alpha, cos square alpha equal to 0. So if we take minus common here, minus common here in this 2 term, so this is what, cos square alpha plus sin square alpha, and that is basically what, 1. Sin square alpha plus cos square alpha, that is basically 1. And here we take minus common, so minus minus plus root 2 sin alpha cos alpha, root 2 sin alpha cos alpha, that will become 2 times 2 root 2 sin alpha cos alpha, right? And this one, if we take minus root 2 common, so this becomes what? Cos square alpha minus sin square alpha, right? And cos square alpha minus sin square alpha is cos 2 alpha. So what I will write here is, we will write here minus root 2, this is what? This is 1, right? This is what here? 1. Okay, so I write this 1 minus 1. Okay, and next what we have here? Root 2 root 2 sin alpha cos alpha. So 2 sin alpha cos alpha is sin 2 alpha, so we can write this as plus root 2 sin 2 alpha, and this is what? Root 2 cos alpha minus root 2 cos 2 alpha, right? Cos square alpha minus sin square alpha is cos 2 alpha, equal to 0, right? Now what I do here is, I take root 2 common here and write this as sin 2 alpha minus cos 2 alpha, right? And this is equal to what? 1, equal to 1. Okay, equal to 1. Even I take minus common here, so this is what? Cos 2 alpha minus sin 2 alpha, right? Equal to what? 1 by root 2 this side, 1 by root 2 this side. So this becomes what? Cos 2 alpha minus sin 2 alpha equal to minus 1 by root 2. Now what I do here is, I just multiply and divide by root 2 to cos 2 alpha, right? Cos 2 alpha. Here also 1 by root 2 and root 2 sin 2 alpha, right? Sin 2 alpha. Okay, equal to what? Minus 1 by root 2. What I do? I take root 2 common. And for 1 by root 2 I write here the cos pi by 4. Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, and I write this cos 2 alpha minus sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2, and write this here sin 2 alpha. Okay, and this is equal to what? This is equal to minus 1 by root 2. So this root 2 will be divided here, right? This root 2 will divide here. So and this one will be cos a cos b minus sin a sin b formula. So that is cos a plus b. So pi by 4 plus 2 alpha is equal to what? Minus 1 by 2. What is the value of cos minus 1 by 2? Minus 1 by 2, for what value of cos it is minus 1 by 2? So cos pi minus pi by 3, pi minus pi by 3 is minus cos 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2. So that is what I write this as cos 2 pi by 3, right? This is what? Cos pi by 4 plus 2 alpha. So from here we get pi by 4 plus 2 alpha. Pi by 4 plus 2 alpha is 2 pi by 3. So now here, see here, the 2 alpha is your 2 pi by 3 minus 2 pi by 3 minus pi by 4. Take the LCM. So LCM is 12. So this is 8 pi minus 3 pi. So 8 pi minus 3 pi is 5 pi by 12. 5 pi by 12. This is 2 alpha. So alpha is what? Alpha is 5 pi by 24, right? So this value is basically 0 and pi by 2, right? 5 pi by 12. So alpha value is 5 pi by 24, right? If you see the option, so correct option is option number 2. Hope you will be clear with this solution. I will come with the new sets of question and their solution. Please consider subscribing my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.